It's like, I don't know. That's that. It's just, it's too bad because that's that is, you know. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that here. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, every time you get into something, I'm the one that gets blocked.
Poor girl.
Poor girl.
But then you just go on your other account and it's all right.
Oh my God! You know what I think is so funny is that Facebook says you can't have multiple accounts, but Jay doesn't stop her.
She said, "Shh."
It doesn't stop Big Will out of Wichita. He's got friggin' 50 accounts, but his thing is he gets put in Facebook jail.
I get put in Facebook jail.
And then all of a sudden he's like, well, I'm going to be back on this account. It's like, okay. Well.
You know, I've never been put in Facebook jail.
I was put in Facebook jail when we went to the Adult Video News Awards 2 years ago because
Really?
someone reported a nipple.
Are you serious?
We did an interview with somebody on Facebook, and somebody reported a nipple. Wow. I think it might have been also the same day. That might have been the same interview where Hard Rock Security came up to me in this porn. What was her name? Anastasia, I think. And they said, "Ma'am, you know, this is a family hotel." It's a family hotel.
Not everybody loves Jiggy Jaguar.
I know, that's the thing. It is rough. And you know what's funny? And I don't know, Nagy, I don't know if I've ever told this story with you around. At one point, seeing me and seeing Blade in the same spot would have never happened.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. My little brother to this day swears if he sees Jiggy alone, he's kicking his ass.
Well, if you saw that bump that I took at the smoker fights in Salina, you might be able to. But yeah, Blade and I had this feud, I guess you would say, but it was one-sided because he really didn't know that he was in the feud until he started getting messages from people going, "Hey, you gotta check this out."
This dude's talking mad crap on him.
And I was talking all sorts of smack, and what I was hoping to do was at some point on a Sunday, he would come through the door, open door policy, just show up. And then we'd agree to a match at one of these XWE shows. And then we would have vignettes on Access of like Kenny Zombie Jones training me. And you know, Kenny's this big. So it's like we would do all this training and I wouldn't pick it up and there was all this stuff. And then eventually we'd get in there and like Blade would hit me with a clothesline and pin me. And then I would be like, "All these guys are real athletes. I got to get the hell out of here." Blah, blah, blah. But we never got that far.
Explain why we didn't get that.
As I never clued anybody in.
Nobody. I start getting messages like, "Hey, this Jiggy Jaguar guy's over here saying that you're a hack. You can't wrestle. You're untrained.
I called him a hack."
Yo, and I'm like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" And I'm like, where'd this guy come?
Because you know, like Jerry Seinfeld has that one episode with Kenny Banya, and he's like, "Kenny Banya, he's a hack," and that's the reason why the whole thing with Blade.
Man,
like he's a hack.
Legit.
Master plan.
Dude, legit. I'm getting pissed.
Master Planet. Nobody knew anything about.
Like legit.
Until the very end.
Because I'm like,
when it was all over.
I had been. Because I went to Amarillo, Texas, got trained by a guy named Terry Daniels who was tag partners in WWE with Sergeant Slaughter. So I've had all my training. I've traveled the country wrestling, and this dude was sitting here saying
I was just going off.
Untrained. I was training people, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and all this stuff. And
every week I would up it.
oh, and the trouble was brutal. And like,
And I would have rappers and stuff in here, and we would, you know, and of course, you know, they're all fired up. So they'd start talking smack on him. And then afterwards, after we'd go off there, they're like, who the fuck is this Blade guy? Should I be concerned? Because we had a couple rappers from Wichita that were like, who the fuck is this Blade guy that I just talked a bunch of shit on, and should I be concerned? And I said, oh, it's not a big deal. It's a storyline, blah. And they're like, oh, okay. And then and then you'd never see the rappers again. And then, you know, we'd have more rappers. And it was just this big circus. And finally, I don't know what ended up happening. I ended up blowing the angle up on the air and saying it was supposed to be at work, blah, 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 and all this stuff. And
Taz and Dan Adams show.
so
That's
it
what
just...
was.
And then I ran into them at a show. And because I was doing camera stuff for Taz at the time. And all of a sudden, Dan's like, hey, I'm like, hey, who you got booked here today? And he's like, some guys from Salina. And I'm like, oh, shit. And so then all of a sudden, they show up. And they kind of the unwritten rule, I guess, for wrestling is that you always shake everybody's hand. You always make sure you go around and shake everybody's hand. And so they had come up to me, and they had shook my hand. And they didn't say anything and moved on down the road. And I'm like, maybe they haven't seen the videos. Or maybe they forgot.
No.
And
His
so,
next show, he gets on the damn radio and he's like, oh yeah, I seen Blade and he come up and shook my hand.
see?
Little son of a...
That's why you always gotta tune in when you're not
I'm
here.
like,
So you gotta tune in when you're not here. You gotta play catch up, get the cliff notes, as they say. But so then we finally, and what was great was at that show, the best matches on the card was the Salina guys that I talked shit on for about a month. And so at the end of the night, I'm going up to them, I'm like, you guys had a good show, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah. Good show. So that's a little bit of brief of the weird history of Blade and me. And what's funny now is that we're buddies. We talk all the time on social media. We're hanging out together at after parties at the goddamn XWE shows.
look, Jiggy even has a picture.
And we even got a picture of Blade Coot on the wall. It's a hell of a deal. Now,
Get closer when I get there.
then let's see. Britannia has, I don't know what the hell she's doing. Were you hammering on the wall earlier?
I was trying to kind of figure
Okay, come in here and get on a microphone and tell us the story. Cause I gotta know, because I was making jokes about Leatherface coming through the wall, and you might have to turn that mic on over there,
Hey, girl.
which you know how to do.
I was trying to fix your bathroom door.
Oh yeah, it did come off the hinges. So.
What'd you do? Jiggy, did you have to poop one day? You took the door out there?
Oh, I gotta go.
Is that a new mic?
No, it's just missing the foam thing.
It's just missing the foam thingy. I don't know.
I don't know what he did with it. He does weird
It
shit
came
with
off,
his
so it's
stuff.
probably under the chair. It's probably
It's
under the
been
chair.
out for a while.
So
I'm not looking for it, though.
I'm not going to look for it though. Now, did I ever clue you in on when I was having my feud with Blade, or did I ever say anything about that to you?
Yes, that's all you talked about.
Oh,
Because you never shut up. That's all you talked about, because you never shut up about all the drama in your life.
I don't know how you do it.
You know what? I don't either.
Don't know how you do it.
I don't either.
So, okay. Well, you can go back to doing whatever, unless you want to hang out.
Actually, I was getting ready to go pick up my girl child, and we were going to go back to my house and do some cleaning.
Oh, okay.
Cleaning the fish tanks.
No.
She's got 50 million of
That's
these fish
Wednesdays.
tanks. Water change Wednesdays is what they call it.
Water change Wednesday?
I have 8 fish tanks.
What?
What?
I couldn't tell you how many fish I actually
She has
have.
a fish tank in her bedroom. She has
Charges for your aquarium.
she has 2 fish tanks in the living room. She has a fish tank in the hallway.
No, I have 3 in the living room.
3 in the living room. She has a fish tank in her daughter's room.
Freshwater or saltwater?
All freshwater.
You haven't gotten into the saltwater yet?
No, I've got an empty one sitting on my porch that I've got all the stuff for except for the chemicals and the salt.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I know a
it's
friend selling some tanks for cheap.
It is expensive. I'm sure it's expensive. Well, and then tell Blade about the thing and Nagy, in the living room, you built like
Oh, I custom built a sump filter for my 125-gallon African cichlid tank.
you pull the things off, and she's got like this whole mechanics, and I'm like, what in the world? I remember just having like a little fish bowl with some little yellow goldfish, and they'd last a couple weeks, and then you're like, oh, okay, and you flush them.
I use
Or you
mechanical
have sea monkeys.
and biological filtration. I don't use chemical filtration.
If they're fish this size, they're bait.
Some of my fish are, a couple of my fish are the size of
That's
my hand,
awesome.
so they'll get larger. So, the adult size of my fish are anywhere between 3 and 12 inches.
This is amazing. All this.
Actually, my favorite fish is my green phantom pleco.
I have no damn clue what that
You know those sucker fish?
is.
It's green.
That one was cool.
Oh,
I've seen that one.
Mhm.
You ain't got no like freshwater sharks or.
I have a rainbow shark in my daughter's fish
Shark?
tank. If it's not,
Shark?
it's just a little shark. It's not going to get any bigger than 6 inches.
When I was growing up, my stepmom had what are them fish with the big old buggy eyes?
Black Moors, Popeye goldfish.
Hammerhead shark.
No, they're like big.
Hammerhead shark. What are you doing over there, Nagy?
Are they black? And they look like goldfish with buggy eyes? Those are Black Moors.
Jay, do you have any fish, or are you not a
Jay
fish
has a
person?
bajillion guppies.
Oh,
Hello?
I don't have headphones on, but I
I know.
Breaking
know
up
that
again.
much.
You've got bajillion guppies over there.
Yeah, but we left 2 tanks full.
I'm just amazed by all these people and these fish.
Well,
See, I don't mind dogs and cats and stuff like that. In fact, I love cats because I've got a T-shirt on today of a kitty riding a motorized shark.
Jiggy would like cats.
Cats.
he
cause,
loves cats.
Cats cause a lot of drama. So I don't know why I don't know why I want anything to do with these cats. But so Britannia. Oh wait, you were just backstage last night the entire night?
Yeah.
You didn't have anything to do. You didn't watch the matches or anything. Damn it! You should have watched the matches.
I was watching your stuff.
Well, that too. You know what I will have to say. And she's, from what I've heard, she causes a lot of drama, which might be one of the reasons why I'm a big fan of hers. But this Kelsey, good Lord, what a perv.
Oh yeah. We're supposed to do a photo shoot soon.
See, I think Kelsey ought to team up with the American Way and be like a honky tonk, chick. She could be like Mickey James. She'd be like their version of Mickey James. I don't know.
Yeah, She's gonna be all gothed out, and we got outfits picked up.
Oh my God! What are you doing with poor Kelsey and goth stuff? What is this?
You'll see. It's coming up soon.
Oh my God! It's coming up soon. You need to do a photo shoot with Blade and CUDA. They got all these tag belts.
Crazy.
We'll do a bunch of
Yeah,
We'll set that up.
we are now the #1 tag team for the AIWF World Heavyweight titles. The AIWF has
And somewhere in
110 promotions under their banner.
and somewhere in Kansas. And I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna point with that announcement. Someone's hair got raised up and is kind of cursing. But the old cousin Chris. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna point. But #1 tag team. Look at that.
For the World Tag Titles.
For the World Tag Titles.
AIWF has 110 different promotions under their banner, including Europe, Japan, China.
Holy smokes.
Well, you're going to have to get a passport.
I already am supposed to. Canada has been knocking on our door.
Canada.
And I've been putting them off.
See
It takes about 6 weeks to get a passport without the,
My partner already has one because he was military.
oh, shit.
So I've got to get
It's
mine.
like $170.
Regular flight soon anyway.
You know what? You know what'd be great is to take Catwoman to Canada. No, we're not gonna take her to Canada. Catwoman to Canada. Actually, the only thing, the only goal that I want to have is at some point get to Canada, just so I can film a video. Because me and Ross Long, when we used to have guests on the on Skype and everything on the show when we were in Salina, he would always go, Canada! That's the only goal. I just want to be able to go to Canada and say, I'm in Canada! That's it. I have weird goals.
Have you? Yeah, is it nice?
It's cool, depending where you go.
The wrestling scene, my buddy Bob Evans says the wrestling scene up there is fan-freaking-tastic.
See, this is the thing. When next time these guys go on a road trip, I think me and Brittany and Santa Nagy need to go with you. And
Santa Nagy.
Santa Nagy, because he brought gifts. He
Oh.
brought gifts the last time that me and Jay were here. He brought us our crap that we left in his car on New Year's.
Okay.
That's basically what happened. But I think we need to, when the show is over, we are off air, we need to find out when his next road trip is. Sync that up, and me and Brittany and Nagy will go with Blade and CUDA and go on their next road trip. That's what we need to do. I think it would be entertaining. Brittany, going on a road trip with wrestlers. What about this?
I don't know.
It'd be fun. We could go to, like, I don't know, wherever the hell they go.
Are you gonna?
All over.
Let me ask you a question, James. Are you gonna pull your weight on their trip?
Well, what do you mean? I'm going to carry their bags.
All right.
And then somebody will have to get a photo of me carrying CUDA and
Apparently,
Blade's
he's
bags.
gonna be your bag boy.
I could be
Have you
a
seen my title bag?
a pro wrestling caddy.
Have you ever picked my title bag up?
No.
It probably weighs like 70 pounds.
Have you seen his boxing bag?
My midget bag.
My
oughta go get-
140-pound daughter fits in his midget bag.
You ought to go get the midget bag and bring it out here so they
Dude,
can
that
see it.
sucker is heavy. I'm not picking it up.
Let's see it.
Follow me to the kitchen.
She'll show you.
I'm not picking it up.
You ought to take the camera and take pictures of the midget bag. I don't know why you would want to take pictures of the midget bag. But, so Jay, you are, you're going to try to go to Planet Comic-Con?
I'd like to.
Okay. I might be able to make that happen, maybe.
So what's holding you back, Jay?
What is holding you back from going to the Planet Comic-Con?
Money.
Money. Okay. Huh. Well, I might be able to pull something and maybe get you up there for one day. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Blade with us in studio. He is multitasking.
Yes.
He is. I always think it's funny whenever Blade's here. Blade always wears his own merch, which is good. Because if you're not gonna wear it, who is?
Yeah, exactly. You ever see my bird? The back of my shirt says "Big and Bad."
Big and bad, yes.
Exactly. So it.
Which I'll tell you, I really think if we could have pulled that wrestling angle off, if I would have let you guys in on it, we could have. I would have let you in on it.
The deal would have been if I beat you for the next month. Every time you had a show, you had to wear a Blade shirt.
That'd been awesome.
Trying to fit in the bag.
Oh, she tried to fit in the bag?
There's too much crap in there.
There's too much crap in the midget bag. So, did you get the door fixed?
Kinda.
Okay.
I still got some more banging to do on it.
We wondered what the hell was going on.
She said, "Banging."
I've got to hit it with a hammer.
She got to hit the door with a hammer there, Jay.
Have to hit it with the hammer.
She still got to hit it with a hammer, Jay. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's talk about something that I, as we all know, don't like talking about, and that's drama. Or having anything to do with drama. From a worker's perspective, I guess we'll say, not from anything else, just Blade talking.
Okay.
What the hell do you think of the indie wrestling scene and all the drama with it?
As a worker?
As a worker. As a worker, that's it. I don't want to get any other...
I'll see you later, love.
We start talking about drama, she heads out the door. That's funny.
As a worker, the drama in the indie wrestling scene is dumb. It doesn't hurt anybody but the fans and the workers.
Yes.
You know, if a guy has went out and got professionally trained,
Yes.
and is pretty good at his craft and has
Yes.
professional gear and stuff like that, then why, because promotions got drama between each other, should it affect the wrestling?
Should it affect the... Yeah.
And it does.
Oh, yeah.
There's people that can't work for people because they
Work with this guy.
other people.
Isn't it a way to get attention out of drama?
It's one of those.
It's a weird deal.
Yeah, wrestling is like, you have people like me who are like, I'm going to give people opportunities. I'm going to, if they...
Try to get people in the door kind of
they're
deal.
man enough to say, hey man, I like an opportunity, send me some videos, stuff like that. I'm going to try to see what I can do to help them out. And then there's people that are like, you ain't got some type of this type of training. I don't want to see what you can do unless you're going to come in and do practice for me.
Yes.
What makes sense? They could be 20 times better than these other people, but you don't want to give them an opportunity because they weren't trained by whoever.
Oh, by the way, speaking of drama, God, I hate this. No, I actually don't. We have been streaming some of our stuff on Facebook Live today, and Aaron Helms has checked in.
Aaron Helms.
The XWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Right now, Jimmy?
He was 55 minutes ago. I don't know if he still is, but he says knees weak, palms are sweaty, powerbombing Blade on his head because he wasn't ready for the new way, the better way, the American way. But he did spell cuz C-U-Z.
Maybe it's because he fell on his head last night and he has maybe a minor concussion, but that's not the bad concussion he's going to have. You see what the American way did, Jiggy?
Yes.
The American way crossed a line with the cursed that is uncrossable. And now, I don't care what it takes, what type of match they want, I will get my hands on them. And it will not be pretty.
Well, see, there you go. Laying the law down, as they say.
Why I'm not a wrestler.
This is why Jay's not a wrestler. This is why Jay's not a wrestler. Well, there is that. 39 minutes after the hour of hour number 2. And I do want to, and this is not drama related, so this I don't know. This might be interesting. This might not.